Vigilantes, let's do this thing. Weekend, beautiful Saturday morning, rolling out of the house, rolling to the station, ready to get it on, start a new tour, fresh back home from a nice little 4-day vacation, a nice little 4-day with friends. Got to spend time with the Fishers, which was an unbelievable good recharge with the wife, Rob, Jody, the Lampings, Tracy McCard. It was just a good time, just a good recharging of the batteries. And now it's back at it, rolling up on 250 very, very quickly. Super excited. I'm hoping, man. Kurt's amped. He is hyping it. If you saw his last doc video, you know he's already talking about 250 coming up and everything he's going to do. Of course, Kurt is like trying to bottle the sun, and so that'll be interesting no matter how you slice it. So I'm super excited for 250 coming up. The book of search, man, I'm getting really close to being able to share some stuff with you. It's still moving along. It's still rolling up. Still collecting. I think I have 13 articles still to collect. Every time I get one in, it's like a huge... Every time I get one in. Is it Sunday morning? You, Patch. Yeah, you can tell I've been on a 4-day. Beautiful weekend morning, Sunday morning. And so, yeah, when you work on duty, the days become less and less important because you just work 24s and weekends don't mean as much in the grand scheme of things. But you know that if you work shift work. And, but yeah. So, hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're on duty, I hope you absolutely crush the day. I hope you catch jobs. If you were off duty, I hope you spend time with what is most important. I hope you invested in your family and your friends and getting those things done you know you need to get done. I want to talk very briefly on this Sunday morning about your mind. Sharpening your mind. Many of the vigilantes especially, are very, very good at working out. The physical side of things, taking care of their bodies. They really are. I know there's exceptions, but as a rule, we're pretty disciplined in that regard. The more I meet, the more I'm impressed by it. But just like everything in life, I think firefighters are a microcosm of society. Reading is not as important. And I wanted to touch on it because it is... Sharpening your mind is just as important as getting in the gym. Reading something, especially like Frank Lieb says, Chief Lieb says it, you got to read something fire service related every day. You got to read something fire service related every day. And I think that's phenomenal, man. That will make you more competent at your job, period. Reading something fire service related. But more importantly, you just need to read every day. Treat it just like going to the gym. Just like going to the gym. You're like, but I suck at reading, man. I can't do it. No. You also suck at working out if you don't do it. So you go to the gym. Go to the gym for your mind. Reading is doing deadlifts for your brain. Reading is a bench press for your mind. You have to do it each and every day. Put in, say, I'm going to read one page. I'm going to read for 20 minutes. Whatever it is, I promise you will not regret it. I promise you. The speed, the retention, and the comprehension will come if you put in the sets and reps. And I talk about it often, but I haven't ever talked about it on an LFG, so I really wanted to touch on it and say, are you one of those firefighters or one of those vigilantes that, hey, they get it on in the gym. They'll do their workout of the day, their WOD. They'll hit their sets and reps in the gym, but they neglect their brain. They neglect their mind. They neglect the mental side of it. And don't be that person, man. It's like skipping leg day. You can't do it. You want to be the full package. You got to put in the sets and reps in the full package. So, and again, people ask me all the time, is Audible, is it okay to listen to books? Is that the same thing? Man, I love Audible. I love listening to podcasts and books, both. That's what I do with most of my drive time. It's how I catch up on, especially fiction reading. I'll do a lot with Audible. But it does not replace reading, okay? The beautiful thing about Audible is that you can do something else while you're doing it. It doesn't take your full cognitive focus. Like you can drive a car while you listen to Audible. You can't read a book and drive a car. I mean, you shouldn't try. It's not a challenge. So Take the time to invest in your mind. Do the bench presses for your brain each and every day. Get yourself a book. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It could be Harry Potter. It could be John Norman's Officer's Handbook of Tactics. The topic doesn't matter. It's the reading that matters. It's the physiological act of taking tiny symbols, punching in the gate code, taking those tiny symbols off a piece of paper, piecing them together into words, making those words form sentences, and making those sentences form complex ideas. All of that fires your synapses in your brain and connects, builds those new synapses and those new neural pathways, and it literally makes your brain stronger. And so that's my challenge to you this morning. Make sure you are not neglecting your mind. Make sure you're putting in those bench presses. If you're on the V50 journey, I hope you absolutely crush it. It's day 28. We're fast approaching the third reset day. I hope you're absolutely destroying your goals. I hope you're absolutely destroying them. Backing into my spot for the day. Hope you're absolutely crushing your goals. I hope you're proving to yourself that you are the person you said you were going to be. Build that confidence. Build that competence. Most of all, enjoy the journey. Godspeed.